Climate action or vandalism? An environmental group, if you can call them that, called Tyre Extinguishers, have hit Australia's shores and have taken their first action in Toorak in Melbourne by deflating people's tyres. Because, the best way to save the planet is by vandalising the vehicles of innocent people. Some people might suggest that it's not vandalism, but when you think about possible scenarios, it doesn't take too long to think of potential harm. At the very least, the owners would have to spend time or even money reinflating or changing their tyres, and not everyone has access to a pump. But in the more extreme cases, what if somebody doesn't notice that their tyres are deflated and end up driving on them, damaging the tyres or rims, or potentially having an accident? What if there's a medical emergency in the night and suddenly the owner's vehicle is not operational? Okay, I think most of us would agree, at the very least, it's some kind of criminal mischief. According to their website, we are people from all walks of life with one aim: to make it impossible to own a huge polluting 4x4 in the world's urban areas. We are defending ourselves against climate change, air pollution and unsafe drivers. We do this with a simple tactic: deflating the tyres of these massive, unnecessary vehicles causing inconvenience for their owners. They even have a how-to guide. Locate an SUV. In towns and cities, you won't have to walk far to find one. Target posh, middle-class areas. I won't go on because YouTube have a policy that video creators cannot enable, glorify or promote dishonest or criminal behaviour. Isn't it strange that the authorities allow this website to remain up? Although I don't think it takes a brain surgeon to figure out how to deflate a tyre. Perhaps I spoke a bit too soon before. Step 4 says, print a leaflet and leave it under the windscreen wipers so that the owner is aware that the car is unusable and gets an explanation as to why this has been done. So, to save the planet, you need to waste some paper to tell people why you disabled their car. And step 5, when you're done, anonymously let the local press know what you've done, where you've done it and why. While step 7 says, repeat, repeat, repeat. There's even a video demonstration how to become a petty criminal. Other tips include work under cover of darkness, hybrids and electric cars are fair game. We cannot electrify our way out of this climate crisis. There are not enough rare earth metals to replace everyone's cars, and the mining of these metals causes suffering. That's probably one of the more honest things they've said. Many climate organisations and governments seem to think we can just replace all our petrol cars with lithium batteries, but lithium is also a finite resource with an energy-intensive mining process. Avoid cars clearly used for people with disabilities, traders' cars, minibuses and normal-sized cars. Not that you can always tell which cars are used for people with disabilities. My wife often drives people around with a disability in my hybrid SUV without any sort of visible disability placard. Is she fair game? They've even got a page celebrating their first offence in Australia. 30 SUVs disarmed last night in Toorak, Melbourne's richest suburb. Congrats to Melbourne TX on their first ever Aussie TX action, 1st of September 2023. This is their leaflet they're telling their minions to put on their victims' cars. Attention, your gas guzzler kills. They talk about the climate emergency, that SUVs are unnecessary and pure vanity, and that you will have no difficulty getting around without your gas guzzler with walking, cycling or public transport. And of course that hybrids and electrics are still polluting, dangerous and cause congestion. Do you think these tactics will work? I can just imagine it. You're late for work, race out to your car to find that your tyres are all flat, and then you sit down and read their pamphlet and say, oh yeah, I didn't realise I was destroying the environment. I might just sell my cars and walk everywhere from now on. Yeah, right. The only thing this is going to do is piss people off and make them hate climate activists even more. What happened to handing out leaflets peacefully in the street? Remember the old adage, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar? You can win people to your side more easily by gentle persuasion and flattery than by hostile confrontation. These tactics won't save the planet. It'll just piss everybody off and maybe even create some vigilantes.